Okay, let's start with the class of math model factors. That is the topic for today's class. So have ready your book on page 201. Open your book, page 201. There we have this topic, model factors. Now, who can tell me what is a factor? Do you know what is a factor? No? You don't remember?
Factor is the number multiplied by another number to find a product.
Excellent, Lucia. That's right. A factor is a number that you multiply by another number to find a product. For example, right now that we reviewed the tables, if I tell you 3 times 7, what is the answer of 3 times 7?
21. 21.
Equal 21. Now, which two numbers we multiply? Which two numbers we multiply?
3 and 7. 3 and 7.
3 and 7, that's right. So if we want to know factors of 21, we can say that 3 and 7, they are factors of 21. Because you can multiply 3 times 7 to get 21. Today, we're going to learn about it. So in page 201, we have the definition of factor. Factor is a number multiplied by another number to find a product. Every whole number greater than 1 has at least 2 factors. That number and 1. So listen carefully. 2 numbers that we multiply, they are factors of the number that we need to find it out. And it says every whole number that is more than 1, so you talk about 2, 3, 4, 5, 100, 1 million, all these numbers, more than 1, it has at least 2 factors, that number and 1. So what is this? Look at here, 18. We're looking for factors of 18. We know that 1 times 18, it's 18. 1 times 18, it's 18. So 1 is one factor and 18 is the second factor of 18. Yes? Now, do you know another 2 numbers that you can multiply and get 18?
2 times 9.
2 times 9, excellent. So 2 times 9 is equal 18. So we know that 1 times 18, they are factors, but also 2 times 9, they are factors of 18. Perfect. So it means that it has 4 factors. Now 7. 7, we're looking at the factors of 7. You know that 7 times 1, it's 7. So 7 and 1, they are factors because you can multiply these 2 numbers to get 7. What about 342? If you multiply 1 times 342, you get this amount. So 1 and 342, they are factors. They are factors of this number, 342. Now, many numbers can be broken into factors in different ways. For example, this, 16. 1 times 16, we know that 1 is one factor and 16 is the second factor of 16. But also 4 times 4 is equal 16. You know the table. You know that 4 times 4 is 16. So 4 is another factor. But also you think about the table of 2 and 8 and you say 2 times 8 equals 16. So 2 and 8, they are factors also. So we can have factors, as many factors as we can, as soon as the answer is 16 in this case. So we need to know the tables. We need to know the tables to get these factors. Now, let's practice here. It says model and record the factors of 24. Let's look at the factors of 24. But it says here, use all the 24 tiles to make as many different arrays as you can. Record, okay, we need to record here the answer on the grid. Now, factors of 24. It says that 2 times 12 is 24. What are the 2 factors, class? Which 2 factors?
20.
2 and
12.
12. Excellent. 2 and 12. They are the two factors of 24. 2 and 12. As you can notice on the grid, here we have 1 and 2. So it means 2. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we have the 12 here. We modeled that. It's already done for us. But now let's look for more factors of 24. Who can tell me other two numbers that you multiply to get 24?
4.
For example, 1 times 24. What is the answer of 1 times 24?
24.
24.
24. So 1 and 24, they are factors. Mhm. What else? Think about the tables, two numbers that you multiply to get 24. The table of 6, maybe you can find. Or in the table of 3.
8 times 3.
8 times 3, that's right. Or 3 times 8 is the same. 3 times 8 or 8 times 3, it's 24. Excellent. What else?
4 times 6.
4 times 6, perfect. 4 times 6 is equal to 24. So we find it out, the factors. Now, which factors do we have? Factors here, 1 times 24. Remember, the factors are the two numbers that you multiply. So in this case, it's 1 and 24. Factors of 3 times 8, 24. The factors are the two numbers that you multiply. 3 and 8. They are the factors of 24. And the same, 4 times 6, 24. The factors are 4 and 6. Because these two numbers, you multiply them to get 24. How can we model this? Let's model one of them. We have 3 times 8, for example. So you look for that here. You count 1, 2, and 3. We have 3 here. 3. And now we need to look for 8. We count until we get the 8. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 here. So, and I have the 3. So I color this part. And this is gonna be 3 times 8. If you count one by one, you know that you have 24. 24 are here in color red. Finish the copy this part?
Yes.
Yes.
Yo no terminaba de copiar porque vino José, mi hermano.
Now, if you finish, think about the second part, what it says, the factors of 24. Remember, we have all the factors here. From lists to grades are, we need to organize it. We need to organize from list to grades. How can we organize these factors? Remember that you have factors here. You have the factors of 24 and also these two. From list.
1.
1, that's right. And what is going to be the greatest?
24.
24.
24. Okay, so organize by yourself. And then we check the answer. 1 and 24. What is going to be the next one? So you continue, completed this part. From list to greatest.
Means the number that is menor, we put it.
Yes, in this case is 1. Look at here, we have factors 1 and 24. So you know that 1 is the least and 24 is the greatest among all these numbers. Now, what is the next number that is gonna be here?
2.
3.
2, 2, because remember
Two.
here we have factor 2 and 12. So number 2 is the second factor according to the classification here from least to greatest. And then we have
3.
3. Then it's going to be 3, yes. And then
4.
4, yes, we have factor 4, and then
6.
6, because 4 times 6, excellent. Then
8.
8, here we have the factor 8, and next
12.
12, remember 2 times 12, so 12 is the other factor, and the last one is gonna be 24. That is the greatest of all these numbers, among of these numbers, it's 24. Now let's answer the question here that it says, 2 factors that make a product are sometimes called a factor pair. How many factors pairs does 24 have? How many factors pair? Remember, a pair is made of 2. So how many pairs does it have? We count. This is 1 pair, 1, 2,
2, 3,
3,
and
and
4.
4. So it has 4 pairs, 4 factor pairs. So let's write the answer here. 4. And we can write it down. Here it says explain. So we say the factor pairs are which one? We have 1 and 24. 1 and 24. Which other pairs do we have? We have 2 and 12. 2 and 12. We have 3 and 8. And also we have 4 and 6. 4 and 6. That is the answer. So we have 4 factor pairs. Remember, a pair is made of 2 numbers. So the first pair is 1 and 24, 2 and 12 is the second pair, 3 and 8 is the third one, and 4 and 6 is the fourth pair. Finished?
I finished.
Okay. Now, if you finish work on page 202, next page. Next page, we need to find factors of this number. Try by yourself. Then we're going to work together. If you have any questions, you might ask. This is the moment, class. If you have questions.
Miss, colored the triangle red.
Yes, you can color it, or you just make the drawing with another color.
I finished.
Finished?
Yes. Go to the notebook.
Next page. Yes, next page now.
To the next page.
Next page.
You may I finished
Okay.
the first exercise.
First exercise on page 202.
Yeah.
Good job. Great. Finish, class. Finish the copy, please. 201. Everybody finished, so I can change this slide. Yes. 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 Okay, let's go to next page. What it says next page. Use the arrays to name the factor of 12. We need to know the factors of 12, and you see here we have the drawings here. What are the 2 factors of 12?
1 times 12.
1 times 12. You see, we have 1 times 12. Excellent. The column is just 1 and the rows. Okay. Using the columns and the rows, we can find it out. the factors. Now, factors of 12 according to this.
3
Mhm.
times 4.
Okay, in this case, it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, 3 times 4 or 4 times 3. So let's write it down. 4 times 3 equals 12. And this one?
6
2
times 2.
2 times 6 or 6 times 2? Okay, 2 times 6 equals 12. And you know the tables. You know that 2 times 6 is 12. 4 times 3 is 12. And 1 times 12 is 12. Now, let's organize the factors from least to greatest. So we have 1.
12.
Okay, from
No.
least to greatest.
1 2
1, 2,
2 3
3, 4,
4, 6, and
6 and 12.
12.
12. 12 is the greatest. That's right. So we organize the numbers from least, that is number 1, to the greatest, that it's 12. Using this factor, we have factor 1 and factor 12, factor 4 and factor 3, factor 2 and factor 6. We have these 3 pairs of factors. Yes? The same we're going to do here down. Factors of 5 class. Think about all the factors of 5. 1 is one factor, yes, 1. And
2 times 5
5, that's right, because 1 times 5 is 5. Do we have more factors?
No.
No.
oh
If you think in all the tables, you know that just these 2 numbers, just 2 factors, just 1 pair of factors. So now we're going to draw here using this space 1 times 5. So it's gonna be 1 and 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. Here is the representation of 1 times 5. So you can use colors too. You can use colors or markers to represent it. Here, these arrays, and here are the factors in the space. Questions about this? Easy, difficult?
Easy.
Easy for you? Okay. Factors, remember, factors, you need to know the tables to identify the factors. Because if you know that 1 times 5 or 5 times 1 is 5, you know, oh, these are 2 factors of 5. Is that 2 numbers that you multiply? 4 times 3, 12. Oh, 4 and 3, they are factors of 12. 2 times 6 equals 12. 2 and 6, they are factors of 12. In this way, we find the factors, and we, using all the factors, we can classify them from least to greatest. We write 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, and 12 because we organize them, all these factors, from least to greatest.
Miss,
Tell me, Rebecca.
I have one in the exercise number 3. in
Exercise
20.
number 3, it's 20. Okay, perfect. Work on that one. Which factors you find?
10 times 2.
10 times 2, excellent. We can have more, perfect. So continue writing more factors, as many factors as you can find. Finish, class, can I change this slide?
Yes.
Yes? Okay, let's go to the next part, that is exercise number 3, where we have 20. Rebecca says, Miss, 2 times 10 is 20. So they are factors.
4
Because
times
2 times
5.
10 equals 20. 4 times 5. What is the answer? 4
5.
times 5.
20.
20, right? Do we have more factors?
No.
I think no.
Yes, we have more. What about
6 times
1?
4.
1 times 20. 6 times
6 times
4.
4.
Okay, do we have another one?
No. 5 times 4.
5 times 4, that's right. It's the same as 4 times 5. It's the same as 4 times 5 there.
20 divided by 20 multiply 1.
20 times 1, yes, there it is. Now let's classify then in order from least to greatest using this factors class. What is going to be the list?
The 4
1,
1,
1,
then
1, 2,
2,
4,
5,
5,
10, and 20.
and 20.
excellent. Now here we classify them in order 5, 10, and 20. Perfect. They are all the factors of 20. How many factors do we have?
6.
We have 6 factors. 6 factors. Remember, in number 1, just 1 and 5, just 2 factors. But in this case, we have 6 factors. Now, what we need to do here, let's represent this in on the grid. So we have 1 times 20, for example, that one, number 1, 1 times 20. So we go and count 1 and 20.
29.
10, here I have 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 10, 20. Here I have 20. I think I have 20. Okay, 1 times 20 here. And also we represent it 2 times 10, right? So we can count 2 here, 2. I'm going to use another 4. 2 and 10. So I count 2, 4. Okay, I have 10 here. 2 times 10, and using another color, let's represent it. 4 times 5. That is going to be 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. Here I have 4 times 5. The representation on the grid using different colors. And the last one, it's 25 class. Who can tell me factors of 25?
9 times 5.
5 times 5. Do we have another factor? Or just this one?
I think it's
5.
Remember, 1 times 25 is another factor because 1 times 25 is 25. Just this one, right? Just this one we have. Now, if we organize them from least to greatest, what is going to be number 1? Number 1 is going to be the
The
least.
1, yes.
Then
2.
2. Do we have 2? Factor 2 here?
No, 5. 5.
5. And then
The 5.
the 5. No, we're going to write just 1 time. 5 and then the 25.
5.
Just 3 factors we have. 3 factors. And we represent here, make the representation on the grid is going to be 1 times 25. That's gonna be here 1 times 25. Here we have 25. And the second one is 5 times 5. So we're using another color. Let's represent it. 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, here we have 5 times 5, the representation. Okay, I'm going to take the attendance. Say present while you are copying this in your notebook, in your book, sorry. Ana, Andrea, and Camila.
Present.
Present.
Okay. Ana Flores. Here. Gabriela, Isabel, and Kiara.
Present.
Lucia, Mia, and Rebecca.
Present.
Present.
Rosa, Valerie, and Sian.
Present.
Valerie Menjivar. Okay. Alberto, Dani, and Fernando.
Present.
Hermes, Joshua, and Khaled.
Present.
Marcelo, Santiago Hernandez, and Santiago Chávez.
Present.
Okay.
I think
Santiago Hernandez, Piayos.
Miss Diane Hermes present.
Yes, thank you, Hermes. Santiago Hernandez, Piayos, it's not. Okay. If you finish class, just show me your book and you are dismissed. You can go. We finished the class. Remember that you have one homework in math that is on a school digit, so you can print it or you can copy your notebook, the exercises, the division, and check your answers. Okay, thank you. Bye-bye. See you later. Bye-bye, bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you, Andrea. Bye-bye, Kiara.